Genesis 37, 3-4. It says here, "Now Israel loved Joseph more than all his children, because he was the son of his old age, and he made him a coat of many colors. And when his brethren saw that their father loved him more than all his brethren, they hated him and could not speak peaceably unto him." This text is explicit. It highlights the favoritism. It is what fueled, that resentment fueled their actions. So the truth is, Israel discerned something weighty about Joseph, even before his dreams, right? Which is what, it is that same sense of responsibility, calling that Israel perceived in Joseph that informed that favoritism. The fact is, discernment without wisdom in parenting is dangerous. It produces damage. So even if you perceive a child to be called or more intelligent or knowledgeable than the others, you don't feed into that. You don't then create favoritism, because calling does not equal preferential treatment. It doesn't. And your perception of their calling or responsibility should not make you then become partial to them. It shouldn't influence partiality. What Israel did open the door. I mean, the brothers are very much responsible for their actions, yes. But the father contributed greatly to the environment that nurtured that behavior. And if you're anything like me, the family that I come from, the same pattern. And you don't do that. Now I think psychology calls it that divide and conquer, divide and rule. So when you pit people against each other, you at least then you become the lord of the situation. If you have to do that with your family, you've already failed. This is why scripture warns parents repeatedly. Parents, provoke not your children to wrath. Provoke them not, lest they become discouraged. And that's how you feel envy, jealousy, strife, bitterness, resentment in your family when you do that. So when you lead with favoritism or partiality, what you're doing is you're training the children to compete instead of connect. It teaches them that love is conditional. It creates comparison instead of character. And that's wrong. And spiritually speaking, that creates legal ground for the enemy, because it produces spirit of rivalry, envy, discord, division. So when as a parent, when you repeatedly elevate one child over another, you become their first altar of comparison. You break them. You make them feel like they're inadequate. And that is wrong. And this behavior is responsible